Welcome back, sports gamers, for another Premier League Madden NFL matchup. Today we have the undefeated Baltimore Ravens, who have been on a complete tear this season at 10-0 versus a quickly improving 5-5 Bengals team coming into the game riding a 3-game winning streak. Today the Bengals will have to do it on the ground with young running back Joe Mixon, who has been a bell cow for Cincinnati this season and is number 3 in rushing in the NFL. The Ravens at 10-0 have been all about defense, a dominant one at that, as their opponents are averaging less than 10 points a game this season. Let's get right into today's exciting matchup. The Bengals take over first with Andy Dalton behind center. He brings a man in motion to tight end over to the left side of the field, and it's a handoff, and oh, Joe Mixon is absolutely blasted in the backfield for a loss. 2nd and 13. Dalton finds an open man underneath to his tight end for a short gain there to get some back some yards they lost. 3rd and 6. They actually keep it on the ground, the Mixon, but he is totally shut down there on the play. The ball goes back to Baltimore after the punt. Flacco is coming out early. He looks like he has, look at that coverage by the Bengals. 2 guys covered. He motions a man deep and just throws an absolute duck. Total miscommunication by Flacco, and the Ravens throws an interception on the first play of the series for the Ravens there. And look at the Bengals back to Mixon. He's already off to a good start after taking that big loss on his first carry. And look at the nice cuts by Mixon. Gets him a first down, brings up 1st and 10 for the Bengals. And they're barking on call, and they go back to Mixon off tackle. He's got more running room, is dropped just short of the first down. He's having some success early. 2nd and 2, and they're coming out. Looks like the Ravens are throwing, and look, he has a wide open tight end, and oh, he is absolutely blasted on the play, and is totally recovered by Mosley. Wow, what a play by the Ravens defense there, and they take the ball back over to the offense. He throws a strike over the middle to Williams. Max Williams, who has been relegated to the 2nd backup tight end after injuries. The Ravens are coming from injuries, so play action, throws out to the flat, and is just barely knocked out. Brings out a 3rd and 11, drop back, and Lamar Jackson comes to the game for his first throw, and it is a successful one to Hayden for a first down. Coming out, barking out signals right up the middle to Collins. He's finding a little running room. Collins is actually one of the top vote getters in the offensive player of the year there. Another overplay, the Crabtree down to the 3-yard line after the nice strike. Pitch out, looks like he has room to run, and he's just dropped short at the 1-yard line. Handoff up the middle, and it's a touchdown. The Ravens strike first and get on board, go up 7-0. And Cincinnati, let's say so far, they have not had great success on the offensive end, but they keep feeding Joe Mixon right over the middle. He's absolutely blasted by Mosley, one of the best middle linebackers in the game. But they just keep feeding Mixon over and over again. So he has a good game there. 3rd and 5 is coming up, and he's dropping back. Oh, it is picked off, and they tried to go to the flat, but Jefferson cannot get up in time, so he's tackled for no gain off the interception. 1st and 10, Baltimore has the ball. Marking out some adjustments there, and they right back up the middle to Collins. The running game is key for both of these teams. Who can run the ball successfully will be a big part who's going to win this game. 2nd and 7, Flacco hits a guy out the flat. Is Collins there, and that's just enough for the first down. Flacco is trying to be a little more accurate, make better decisions after his early interception, have a man in motion. And looks like he's going off tackle there. Tries to cut it back, and there is just no room for Collins at all. Lamar Jackson enters the game on 2nd and 10. He's dropping back, and he tries to cut the middle, and he's brought down. Tried to scramble up the hole there. Brings up a 3rd and long, and Jackson just hands it off. Oh, he has the chance. Looked like they had a shot for a first down, but he's brought just short. The Ravens keeping it pretty conservative, and they go up by 10 at the 3 there, so it is 10-0. And looked like he has an opening there. He just brought down at the 31-yard line. Looked like he had a chance to return that for a big gain. 2nd and 7 there. They're coming out, the Bengals and more. He got Mixon again, and he catches a block, and Mixon breaks it out to the sideline. He's got one man to beat. Oh, he makes a miss. And look at Suggs just chases him down and brings him down. Big gain on the play. Mixon is having a good day so far. He's been a little bit quiet, but Baltimore did not get a handle on him on that play, on that big gain. So he looked like he's having a good day so far there. 3rd and 8, though. They have to pass the ball on this one. Drop it back. He's rolling out. Oh, he goes down in an awkward fashion. Looked like he might almost have dislocated something on that, but just enough time there to go ahead and get the 3. And that makes it 10. Oh, it looks like he got, almost the rookie almost broke it out for a big gain. So, and back to the ground. Collins, looked like he had one man to beat there and could not make it happen. 2nd and 1, play action. Lamar Jackson throws a dot. Ooh, and Snead is just absolutely pulverized and drops it. 3rd and 1. He's dropping back, and he just barely fits it into Snead for the first down. Looked like that could have been an interception, but he just barely snuck that in there. Good arm strength shown by Lamar Jackson. 2nd and 15. He's dropping back there. He takes a shot. Ew, it's almost caught and then almost intercepted. 3rd and 15. Flacco is dropping back. Nice pass to Snead over the middle, who has been the Ravens' key receiver over the last couple of weeks. Instead of Crabtree with the toss out, Collins looked like he has some room to run, and he is just brought down. A little bit of lag there, and the real player motion kind of kept him in. Look at that, intercepted. He got totally baited on the play. The receiver looked like he was wide open, but out of nowhere the safety came and snatched it away. 2nd and 8, they drop it back. He's going one-on-one, and it's just batted away. AJ Green has been quiet all day today, and that was his one shot there, and he got close. Oh, look at the cutback. Look at the moves by Mixon, and he rumbles and stumbles for an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2, and you know what they want to do. Back to the ground game, and Mixon, nice truck move, and he gets the first down. He's already got 89 yards in the first half. Baltimore is not doing a great job of stopping the run, even though they are the top team versus the run in the league. Mixon seems to be having a field day, so the Bengals go with the hurry-up offense, and they're making it audible, and they go back to the ground again. Look at these huge holes in the Baltimore defense. Not looking like the defense we're used to seeing. Brings up a 2nd and 1. Andy Dalton is making an audible. Hand back off the Mixon, makes a nice cutback. Nice play by C.J. Mosley. Looked like he's going to get a ton of yards on that, but C.J. Mosley shot the gap and then recovered, came back out and made that tackle, but still have a 1st and 10 for the Bengals. Back to Mixon off tackle again, and Mosley brings him down for a 5-yard gain. He's already crossed 100 yards for the game in the first half. Looks like the Baltimore defense just getting gashed today by Mixon. 2nd and 4, and a nice pass out to the flat to AJ Green, and he's just knocked out of, oh, he's not knocking about. Have to use a timeout on that one. 1st and 10, he's dropping back again. Oh, and look at Terrell T. Sizzle Suggs brings them down. On 2nd and 14, they go to the run. Looks like they're just gonna settle for the field goal, and they just sneaked that right in the right upright. So that is halftime. 10-6. We have a close game, a lot of running game, a lot of defense there. And we are not, there's not a lot of high flying here going on the AFC North. There's defense and there's running game, and Joe Mixon has been great in the first half. Already eclipsed over 100 yards, the first team to do that against the Baltimore Ravens. So the Cincinnati Bengals have been proven to be an opponent. Oh, look at the kickoff. And back to the ground game there for the Ravens, and Collins break to the outside. He's got one man he's taken down. Collins has been running pretty well today. He has not been able to beat that last man like usual. Play action, Lamar Jackson. Looks like he has a man. He gets taken down for the sack. First sack of the game there against Jackson. 2nd and 20. Just to check down his tight end with Hayden to pick up some of the yards that he lost. Brings up a 3rd and 11. Joe Flacco's back in the game. He has a man over the middle, but it's picked off, and it is lurked. What a great play by the cornerback. Looked like he has room down the sideline, and he is just brought down at the 31-yard line. Looked like Flacco had a guy, but it was another great user alert to pick that pass off, and a big mistake by Baltimore. and has Cincinnati in range to do something with it. And 3rd and 7, and they go back to the Brown game again. They are just relying heavily on Mixon, running 3 times in a row, but the Baltimore defense stops them, and they barely just tuck that one inside. 10-9. It looks like the Baltimore Ravens offense is putting the defense in a bad spot like they did early on in the season. 1st and 10, Jackson, and that is caught. Brings up a 2nd and 3. Looks like Jackson's getting a little more action in this one as he has a man deep, and he throws a nice touch pass. And look at Snead run. Look at that man go for a touchdown. 17-9, the biggest play of the game so far by Baltimore. And their offense is not quick strike, but on that play they were for the big touchdown there. And so they have the ball back with Cincinnati. 2nd and 11, and look at the blitz. It's Judon off the right corner. Brings down Andy Dalton on 3rd and 17. They run it. Oh, and he almost got the 1st down, but he stopped just short. Turns it back over to the Ravens. Lamar Jackson, play action. He's rolling out. He's dangerous when he does that, and he has Hurst. Oh, and look at the hurdle. He tries to hurdle, takes the big hit in the air. Nice 3rd and 9 there. Jackson is dropping back. And a nice touch pass. He has Snead over, and he just shy all the way to the 1-yard line. Thought he was in there, but he did not get in. They're going to try to run it in, but good defense on Collins stops him. 3rd and goal. Jackson drops back. He's looking for a man. He has nothing. He is sacked by Lawson again, so they have to settle for the field goal. Great stand by the Bengals. They did not let them get in the end zone, even though they had it on the 1-yard line, so that's big. This game is not out of reach. Only 20-9, and the Bengals are dropping back. Andy Dalton is rolling out, and he just throws that one out of bounds. Had a man in the flat, but did not want to go to him, did not feel safe there. 3rd and 11, Dalton is back again. He hits the tight end, and he just powers through and gets the 1st down. It looked like a check down, but he has so much room to run. He went ahead and got that. 1st and 10. He's hawking out audibles there. Baltimore is pulling her up the defense. He's dropping back. Looks like he's got one-on. Oh, no. Look at the coverage came over. Looked like he had one-on-one, but the safety came over so quickly to put an end to that. 3rd and 7. Throws to the flat. Just nothing going on. So he's going for it. It's the 4th quarter, and 4th and 4. Has the tight end. Throws a pass, but look at the big hit. Just knocks it out. Turn the ball over, back over to the Ravens, and ooh, big hit. The Ravens are just trying to really run this one out. Play action, Lamar Jackson. He has a man deep, 1-on-1, he just overthrows him. Wow, that would have been huge. It might have put the game away. 3rd and 11, dropping back. It is intercepted. It looked like it was bobbled. Somehow he picked that off, and it is not looking good for the Ravens. They give the ball back to Mixon. They're not getting away from the running game at all. 2nd and 11. He has pressure on him. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 11 there. Can they get something going in the passing game for Cincinnati? Hits a man in the flat. That's Mixon, and he just goes out of bounds. And he's going to settle for another field goal. But this one actually puts them in striking distance. Only down by 8. 3 minutes to go. This game is not in hand. Ooh, nice move there, but he goes down the 25-yard line. The Ravens trying to run this one out. They toss out to Marshall, their speedster, but he is taken down for a 2-yard loss. And they go with the passing game. It looks like he has a man, and he is overshot as the defense converged on him. The clock stops. 3rd and 12. Lamar Jackson's in the game, and he throws an absolute laser to Crabtree. Big 1st down for Baltimore. Flacco is back. Throws it out, but that is knocked out. Ravens trying to catch him off guard. 3rd and 12 in the game. Got the pressure there. And look at Hurst, and he hurdles and just gets the 1st down. Another huge 1st down for the Ravens there as he leaped for that one and got the 1st down. So they're back to the ground game. They have to call timeouts at this point. And look at Collins. He's breaking to the outside, and it's a flag on the play. Wow, huge 15-yard face mask, and that is it. Baltimore's able to run the rest of the clock out there. They can't stop the clock. It was a close one. It came down to the last drive, but the Bengals defense could not get a stop. Joe Mixon had a great day, 139 yards rushing on the game for the Cincinnati Bengals, but only 67 yards passing. Baltimore turned the ball over 5 times and still walk away with the W. This shows that defense really is no joke. Even though the offense put them in a terrible position, the defense stood up and really held them to a lot of field goals there. Lamar Jackson did have not a great day as far as the touchdowns. Only 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, but besides that, he played pretty good. Joe Mixon really went to work on the Ravens. So that is it for this week's game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Stay tuned for our next week's episode coming soon. This is NaturalSportsGamersOnline.com. I'm out.
Sometime you'll